The 1960 New York mid-air collision on December 16th transformed aviation history. Welcome back to Daily Facts, where we explore the fascinating, the bizarre, and sometimes the tragic events that have shaped our world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most devastating aviation accidents in history. A collision that shook New York City to its core and changed the face of air travel forever. On December 16, 1960, a day that began like any other, the skies over New York City turned into a scene of unimaginable tragedy. Two planes, a United Airlines DC-8 and a TWA Super Constellation, collided in mid-air, resulting in the loss of all 128 passengers and crew on board, plus 6 innocent lives on the ground. Let's take a closer look at the events that led to this catastrophic event, the aftermath, and the lasting impact it had on aviation safety. It was a cold December morning. The United Airlines DC-8, en route to Idlewild Airport, now John F. Kennedy International Airport, had just taken off from Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The TWA Super Constellation, bound for LaGuardia Airport, was descending for its final approach. At approximately 5,200 feet above Staten Island, the unthinkable happened. The two aircraft collided head-on. The impact was devastating. The DC-8, severely damaged but still airborne, continued to fly for several miles before crashing into a residential area in Brooklyn. Imagine the horror of those on the ground as this massive jetliner fell from the sky. The Super Constellation, on the other hand, plummeted to the ground, its wreckage scattered across Miller Field. The scene at both crash sites was horrific. Debris was strewn across the ground, flames engulfed the wreckage, and the air was thick with smoke and the smell of jet fuel. Rescue workers rushed to the scene, but there was little they could do. The loss of life was simply overwhelming. The investigation that followed was extensive. It was determined that a series of errors contributed to the disaster. A lack of communication between air traffic controllers and the pilots, coupled with a failure to properly coordinate the flight paths of the two aircraft, created a perfect storm for tragedy. The 1960 New York air disaster remains one of the deadliest aviation accidents in history. It forced the aviation industry to confront its vulnerabilities and spurred significant changes. This tragedy led to improvements in air traffic control systems, better pilot training, and stricter regulations to ensure the safety of air travel. Though decades have passed, the memory of this disaster serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and continuous improvement in aviation safety. We remember the victims and honor their memory by striving to make the skies safer for everyone.